In order to make Utopia of the Seas the world's biggest weekend, Royal Caribbean had to make some pretty big upgrades. Here are the most anticipated, along with some unique features, coming on to Utopia of the Seas. The 6th Oasis class ship will be making 3 and 4 night sailings from Port Canaveral, Florida. Every single sailing will even stop at the private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. The fact that a new and the second largest ship in the world will be offering weekend sailings when it launches is a big reason why Royal Caribbean is advertising this as the world's biggest weekend, and it will change short getaways for good. Since short sailings have a reputation for being a party cruise, a focus on celebrating was in mind when making upgrades, including to the lime and coconut bar. Here's the Director of Product Development for Royal Caribbean, Darren Budden, to tell you a little bit more.
Leaning into the world's greatest weekend, we've got the view bar on that end that services the drink necessity of people who are on the pool deck. We have this very large bar, we have the outboard portion, and then another bar up here. But what you don't realize is next to it is a very large bar pantry. So for all of the service staff that are going back serving, they don't need to go to a bar now, they go into the pantry. Makes that service of the whole pool deck much better, because we know that's what people are going to look for, certainly on our 3 and 4 day.
Yes, you're going to be able to get your drinks even quicker. There is even an overhanging balcony on the back side of the lime and coconut bar that was added, that leads directly to the bar pantry. But that isn't why it was added. Here's another fun fact from Darren.
Right, so you'll see right here this overhanging balcony. This is an addition that we did as a result of a wind study, because we've opened up the way that the pool deck is now. The way the airflow goes is a little bit differently, and we didn't want to have a big downdraft going to the park affecting people's balcony experiences or affecting the pool deck itself. So this actually changes the wind direction, maintains the integrity of that experience down in there.
There are still 19 other places that you can get a drink on, including the Pesky Parrot, which will be on the Royal Promenade and replacing the Bionic Bar. The Pesky Parrot is a tiki bar concept and will be serving fruity drinks. What I'm even more excited about though are some of the new and improved food options. Yes, sprinkles on the pool deck with 3 serving stations and a topping bar in the back is going to be pretty cool, but there's also another free food option on the pool deck that I'm excited about, and 3 other specialty dining options. The Spare Tire is a food truck and snack option that will be on the pool deck and will serve up quick bites and handheld favorites like cheesy taquito style tornadoes with goodness like pepperoni and ranchero beef. Or you can spice things up a little with a chipotle chicken sandwich. I wonder if the chipotle spicy chicken sandwich is going to be as good as the secret chicken sandwich on Perfect Day at Coco Cay at the Snack Shack. They're both free. You want to know what else is free? Liking and subscribing. If you're getting any value out of this, please go ahead and like and subscribe so YouTube knows to recommend this to other viewers just like you and I. What isn't free though are the 3 new or improved specialty dining options on Utopia of the Seas. The Royal Railway at Utopia Station is definitely new and definitely specialty dining at $120 per person. This is an immersive dining experience on an inventive train car to make you feel like you're in the Wild West. While I think it would be really cool to try once, I don't know if we want to pay $240 for 2 people, which is really $283 when you figure in the 18% gratuity. That's between 1/4 and 1/3 of what we paid for our Utopia cruise. Let me know in the comments below. Would you pay $120 per person? I mean, $280 plus for a couple? This would be by far the most expensive meal that we have ever had in our lives if we did try this. By the way, your ultimate dining package, there's only a $50 upcharge, but the next 2 specialty restaurants, your ultimate dining package works just fine at. While Giovanni's Italian Kitchen isn't a new place, the way it is built and where it is located is. Some even said it couldn't be done, according to Director of Product Development for Royal Caribbean, Darren Budden. Here is how he tells the story.
Michael challenged us. He said, can we get an al fresco experience up there? So we started to work with the guys in the yard. to do this balcony, create a real Coney Island kind of vibe. Yeah. And they all said it was impossible, engineering won't allow it. And there's one guy, his name's Maxence, he's brilliant. And so because his boss told him it was impossible, he came back in 3 weeks with the map.
While research tells us that most people like to celebrate with Italian foods.
So the research tells us the number one concept that people will go to when they're celebrating something is Italian.
My wife and I like to celebrate with teppanyaki or sushi. While not new, it is definitely improved. Not only are you going to be able to get Izumi to go in Central Park, which is new to Oasis class chefs, but it is on Icon of the Seas, but it should be easier to get a reservation now with 6 teppanyaki tables.
I keep beating the drum, but if you go back to the research, this was the one spot where we had wait lists. We were never able to meet the demand of guests, so we finally right-sized it, which is going to be just better for the guest experience. But then we've done a few extra things. If you guys remember, this space in the past would be a wine bar on the end and then an Italian concept. So now we have the teppanyaki.
Now with the teppanyaki here, you don't have to walk around, but rather walk down this hallway to get to the new Izumi Omakase private dining experience for up to 6 people. Now there are only 2 of these seatings each evening, so they are sure to go quick. It looks like a pretty cool experience and would be fun if you're traveling with a party. If you're traveling with a party though, you could also get a private dining experience if you're staying at the right kind of suite, like the new Solarium Suites, which offer a 270-degree view. There's one on each side of the bridge. While the Solarium Suites isn't in my budget right now, the free slides that have been improved on the pool deck, those are my budget. The Storm Surge water slides won't be as dark now, as they have portholes including to the big clear sections. For the Champagne Bowl, it is a lot steeper incline now, and you will enter the bowl faster and in theory, go around more times. For the dry slide, the Ultimate Abyss slide, they had to make this even bigger because the MSC World Europa stole the world title with a 250-foot drop. So Royal Caribbean is gonna one-up them with a 259-foot slide, which is 43 feet longer than the Oasis class sister ship slide. Not only that, but there will be some transparent window sections, 300 LED lights, and some booster rollers to really help propel you as you exit on the boardwalk. This ride should last all of 19 seconds. If you want to try the tallest slide in North America, you're going to have to go to Royal Caribbean's private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Now, while the big kid slides do cost money, there are plenty of free items and things to do at Perfect Day Coco Cay, which you can learn all about right here. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and maybe even share this. Thanks for watching. This is Brian, Tips for Cruisers. We'll see you over in the next video.